Hey, what's up folks? Realtor Chris Hall. Today I want to bring you to my newest listing over on 9545 Bewley Court. Now I want to start down the street over in Alliance Town Center and just kind of, I'm not going to go through Alliance Town Center too much because I don't want this video to be too long, but I want you just to see a little bit of the neighborhood and everything that has to offer with just being at the location of this property. So as I said, we start out in Alliance Town Center, and I'll zoom in real quick just so you can see the construction right here. So right over there where you see the construction going on, they are adding an H-E-B grocery store. Now, I must admit, I don't shop at H-E-B, but apparently that is a really big deal. A lot of people in the neighborhood are jazzed up about this H-E-B coming in. But if you end up buying this home, in the beginning of next year, you will have an H-E-B down the street. You've got a Super Kroger right here. You've got a Super Walmart. You've got a Costco, Sam's. Basically anything and everything that you need is within about a 5 to 10 minute drive of this particular home. So I'm going to cut my way through here. We're going to go in front of the Super Kroger here, and you can see that there's just a little bit of different shopping. You know, there's banks. There's also different medical complexes nearby. I mean, I really can't emphasize the amount of amenities that are really close to this property, but I'm going to make my way through all this traffic right here just to give you an idea. Right now it is about 2 o'clock on a Friday evening, so this will give you a good idea of what the traffic is like in this general area. But I'm going to cut through here. I'm going to go through the subdivision. I want to show you where the community water park is. And I always want to point out that this is not just a community pool. It's an actual community water park, and it's really close to this property. The cool thing about this particular house is when you head out of the home, you could take a right, walk down the sidewalk, and then it's maybe, I don't know, I'm going to lie to you if I give you a specific distance, but it's not a very far walk. I'll show you here towards the end of the driving portion of this video. But you walk down a little bit, there's a pond right there, you hop on the walking trail, and you can walk or ride a bike to the community water park. It's a really cool setup that way. And then right here, you can see, now this is not part of Heritage, but right over that direction is a really nice pool, or I'm sorry, a pond rather. And this neighborhood has miles of walking trails, a number of ponds, there's a splash pad, there's a number of parks, there are tennis courts, basketball courts. I mean, just a lot of really cool things located just in the subdivision alone. If you'd like to know more about Heritage, just Google Heritage Life HOA and you'll be able to see a lot more information. And you can also, this home is located in a PID. Some people get nervous about a PID and they don't know exactly what it is. But for being in Heritage, the PID's actually pretty good. Just Google Fort Worth PID number 7 and you'll be able to find some information about what that exactly is. Because I'm starting to notice a lot of realtors don't know exactly what the PIDs are in different neighborhoods. But that's the best way to find out. Just go ahead and Google that and you'll be able to find all that information out. Now, if you look over here to the left, you're going to see we've got just a nice little green space set up. I've heard they've got plans in the future for it, but I don't know. A lot of times they'll use this space for just community activities. They've got the volleyball courts right there. And then you'll notice right here in front of me, you've got the community center. And it's a really nice community center. They've got a nice little workout gym. It's not the best in the world, but for most people, it's going to do a good enough job. It's a nice gym. And then behind that, we have the community water park. So real quick, I kind of want to show you an aerial of that just so you can see what it looks like. We're going to drive through the parking lot. Then we're going to hop back on Heritage Trace and head down to the property. So you can see here's the water park. Try not to hit anybody in the parking lot here. The good thing is if anybody hits me, I got cameras rolling, so I got all the evidence to show it's not my fault. Unless it is my fault, well then it would be on camera too. So let's just not get in an accident. So as you can see, we just passed the water park right there. We've got the basketball courts there. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of a detour just so you can understand how close this property is to this water park. So this would be the path you would take. Let's say if you wanted to ride bikes or walk to the community water park here. So we're just going to come down here, then we'll take a left, and then if we take a right on this road right here, it's going to lead us into a cul-de-sac. And then once I get to the back of this cul-de-sac, I will point to you where the house is, just so you can get a really good idea of how close it is to the pool. All right, so if you see right here, I'm in the back of that cul-de-sac, as I said. Now, if I can get this around some trees here, zoom in. So you see those houses I'm zooming in? Right behind that house right there, well, that's going to be the property that we're going to end up at. So you're really, really close to the community pool. Like I said, if you have kiddos, it is a great setup. It really is. I'm going to cut to, we're going to go down this road. You know what? Just stick with me, folks. Hopefully the video isn't too long. But here's the deal. If you're looking to buy this home and you don't live in this neighborhood, you're probably going to find some value in this, because you're going to be able to see what the neighborhood looks like. You're going to be able to see what the walking trails, just kind of get an idea. Just pretend you're sitting in my truck with me and it's the first time that you've seen this neighborhood. I'm just kind of showing you some of the nice features. So right down here, you can see there's a pond, lots of little ponds throughout the neighborhood, lots of nice walking trails. And then you'll see this walking trail right here off to my right. Well, that leads to the pool as well. So you technically don't have to go through that cul-de-sac there. And then right in front of me, that's going to be the tennis courts once again. So this is the community center right in front of me here. So you've got the tennis courts, basketball courts, the community water park, and the community center. Take a right on this road, and then you can also see across the street here over on Heritage Trace, that's just a continuation of the walking trails. And I want to go down just a little bit further, and I want to show you what's just right past this property. Then we're going to turn around and we'll actually end up at the home. Then I want to show you the inside, and that's where we'll finish this video out. Budget yourself probably about 15 minutes or so to watch this video. But you can see we've got little shopping centers, little restaurants. Here's a restaurant right up here. I mean, I cannot list everything that's here. It would take quite some time. I mean, doctor's office, orthodontists, chiropractors, dentists, all kinds of different stuff. I know there's 2 different businesses that teach kids how to swim. I mean, there's just a lot of things. You've got these little shopping centers right here. So you can see you've got some orthodontists, some massages, an attorney, another orthodontist. Across the way over there, on that corner, we've got dance studios, some more doctor's offices of various types. So just a lot of different stuff. Right here, directly in front of me, behind those trees that you see, there is a small little Walmart there, a little community center, neighborhood Walmart. And then if I go down this street straight, that's Beach, that's going to lead me down to a super Walmart. That's probably enough. I think you guys get the gist. There's a lot of nice conveniences very close to the property. So now we're going to turn into the subdivision once again, and we're going to lead you up to the actual property. This home is in a cul-de-sac, and as I said before, you can just pull right out of that home, take a left, or rather take a right. So here's the street right here. We'll take a left on that. Now this is Bewley Court, and then the home is right there. But as I said before, if you were to ride bikes or walk to the community center, you just come out of your home, take a right, walk down this sidewalk right here. At the very end of the cul-de-sac here, you've got a nice little pond. And then if you take a right on that, that's going to lead you right down to the community center. All right, so that's pretty much this portion of the video. Just give you an idea about the neighborhood and everything that's located in it. So let's pull up to the house real quick. I'm going to go inside and I want to show you everything that the home has to offer. All right, folks, so here we are inside the home, and like I always do, I want to start with the front door at my back. So when you first walk into the home, you're going to see, well, really you're just going to see that you've got this nice just open concept from the front door all the way to the back. But when you first walk in, off to your immediate right, that's going to lead you into what I would call the first bedroom. These folks are using it as an office, but it is a bedroom. It does have a closet. And then right next door to it, the great thing about that is you have a full bath. And when I say full bath, you've got the shower and the whole shebang. Make your way down a little bit further, and you see here we've got the formal dining room. And then directly across from that, we have the laundry room. Now, it's not a huge deal breaker for most people, but notice a lot of people love when the laundry room is separated from all the bedrooms. Make your way down just a little bit more and you're gonna come into the living room. And you can see that you've got the kitchen here. It's got the nice island that overlooks the living room. You've got the nook in the back corner. One thing that I really like, there's a little cubby over there. They've got a desk in it. So that'd be really good just for a little homework station for the kiddos, maybe a place to put your bills, whatever it is. I just like when builders see a space and they're like, hey, let's use that versus not using it. Now, once you make your way around the living room here, just for reference, the front door is right behind me. Here is the back door, and then make your way down right there, and that's gonna lead you into the master bedroom and master bath. So let's go take a look at that, and then I'll meet you upstairs. All right, so when you first come upstairs, if I don't trip on the stairs here, when you first come up here, you've got, let's call this bedroom 3, and then you've got bedroom 4. So I want to step into bedroom 4 because I really want to point out a little space in here. And the reason why is I've sold quite a few homes that had a little nook like this in a bedroom, and I've seen people be really creative with it. And it can make this room feel a lot bigger. So if I've seen listings where people have put like a little homework station there, put a desk, turn it to like a cool little reading area. I had a client one time where they just had bean bags and stuff like that, and it was a cool little setup. Last year I had 2 homes where I sold that had a similar setup like this, and they actually put a twin size bed in there. So by putting the bed over there, they put a chandelier up top. I mean, it was just a really cool setup for the kids. And it opened up this bedroom and made it feel a lot bigger than what it is. So just kind of something to think about if this ends up being the property you purchase. You've got the bedroom you got the bathroom upstairs right here. And then let's go ahead, take a look at bedroom number 3 here. So we'll check out these bedrooms real quick, and then we're gonna finish up with the upstairs in the living room. All right, so here's the upstairs living area. Kind of a cool setup here, just a little space by itself. You know, like I said, they utilize the space really well in this home. It's not a huge house, being at right about 2,800 square feet, but it's got a lot of features to it that I think a lot of people are gonna really enjoy. So that's all of the upstairs. I wanna go in the backyard because I wanna point something out to you, and then we're gonna wrap this video up real quick. All right, now when you first walk into the backyard, you might be inclined to notice that there are 2 homes kind of looking right into your back porch here. But at the time of making this video, hopefully that plane's not too loud, but at the time of making this video, you can actually add a taller fence. Now you do need to get approval from the HOA and everything, but I have seen quite a few homes in the neighborhood, and I have sold quite a few homes in this neighborhood where people have put a taller fence in the backyard. And if you did something like that, if privacy was really important to you, you could do that and it would give you a lot of privacy. However, it's a fairly new fence, so maybe somebody would be less inclined, especially with the cost of fence material right now. Another nice thing about the backyard though, is you do have this additional porch. You've got a nice covered porch here, so you've actually got some space to do things in the backyard. But I'm gonna get inside real quick because it's super hot, and then we're gonna wrap this up real quick. That's the end of the video. Make sure you look in the description. In the description, I'll have an additional links to websites with more information about this particular listing, and we'll have times for the open house that are gonna be coming up this weekend. So I look forward to seeing you soon, and until next time, have a great day.